Yikes.
Oh shit. I was like, where'd the music go? It was fucking like on a pause. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Hey, hot takes, episode 2. Not a lot has happened since the first one, so won't be a lot of talking necessarily that needs to go into it. This one should hopefully be a lot more troll than the first. First
rather
thing,
than try hard.
last time I was told and definitely noticed when I was watching the VOD, music was a touch loud. Is it okay? It sounds really quiet to me. I don't know. Is that good? Anybody in the chat, please fucking say something. If it's too loud again, or if you just can't hear it, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Alright, fine. I guess I'll have to enter the fucking stream.
I just can't do it myself.
Hear you
Otherwise,
guys on,
it'll
like,
be
a
like
30-second
it's a
delay.
little quiet. Okay. Otherwise, it'll be like a really dumbass echo. Okay. I think.
Music's kind of quiet, I think. Yeah, that's good.
Like right there, I think.
Hmm.
Sounds kind of good.
Yeah, that's a good balance.
Oh, Andy
Oh,
and,
hey, what's up,
Elknight
Alex?
Finally reported their
Oh,
No,
thank you,
I
by the
did
way.
that for them.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, Andy and who else was it? Matt. Maybe you should learn how to report your match.
So,
Oh shit, did they do the
um,
match?
Just saying. Just
do
saying.
you guys have anything to say, or do you just want to jump straight into power ranks?
I mean, week 2 was fun. We got to see, so like we already kind of discussed in the last episode, because it was like week 1, week 2 hybrid, but now it's like now we're
Yeah.
actually week 2. A lot of things, like the match between Hod and Cries, were pretty impactful on, especially in Group B, how it's going to shape out.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, and Jack absolutely dumpster. That was last
Stop.
week, right?
I feel
Um,
bad.
Yeah,
Um,
no, Jack
dude,
absolutely
boy.
dumpstering on the
Fucking-
poor man. Esoteric's Jish, it was pretty good.
He's
I mean-
he's a pretty smart person.
Yeah,
I-
Jish is a pretty smart guy, so.
I mean, obviously, like, I really wanted to win that. It's kind of important for me if I want to shoot for the top spot. But
Right.
it's kind of tragic
But,
at the same time. I don't know. That's about like all I got to say.
Alright. I
Uh,
have my very close set, week 2. I feel like I probably only should have got a 1-1. Maybe, you know, I know the first game, like, the shit didn't save, right? I feel like that game I definitely would have lost. But the second game was just like,
Yeah, that was
12%.
insanely close.
yeah, definitely the closest game like so far. We kind of did touch a little bit on that last time, but like,
Right.
I mean, so far, because like I've been talking with him during preparation. Seriously, Chance Aquanips has been impressing me like a shit ton. Like he's
Mhm.
catching on very, very fast.
no, I
And
can tell.
when he was watching, because he's at work right now. He was at work last time for the first
Mhm.
episode. When he was watching the VOD later, we were in Discord and we are talking, and he was like laughing his fucking ass off when I was talking about him, about how like I don't want to play him like as my last person, even though that's just like how the schedule turned out. Like it'd be so much easier to play him earlier because he wouldn't be as used to everything.
I'm in
He's
the
just
same
like
boat as
he
you.
like starts laughing his ass off, and he's like, "I'm gonna shit on you." So,
Honestly, true.
anyways, for you guys, because you actually haven't seen it yet, it will look a little bit different than last time. The way I have the power ranks listed out, that's because of a certain man putting in a lot of goddamn work, and I appreciate it, and I think it looks really cool. So,
I've heard this is sick. I'm
um,
excited to see this.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bring up Group A power ranks. Let me make sure Yep, that's Group B. Hold on. Yeah.
group
Okay.
that
This
actually
looks
matters,
good. So here are. This only shows Myself, Chris, and Gunner's ranks. We'll get into Banana. You're free to talk about yours while we go over this. Yours are just on a different slide.
Okay.
So
I'll just go into mine because mine are the exact same. Is that cool?
yeah. I mean,
All right.
whatever you want to say.
I mean, I just have Jack at the top, and it's further reasserted that Jack is at the top from his win last week. Chance, same reasoning. I think he should have gone 1-1. Noah, I think he's improving as well. Gunner, put him on blast last week a little bit. I honestly expected to raise because me putting him on blast probably is going to piss him off enough to actually take a risk and not play like a little baby. So we'll see. But I expect Gunner to go up. I was like, in my opinion, I don't think Gunner should be that hyped. Just after last time, I think I'm a little bit more cautious compared to everyone else than Hop.
Sure.
And I was very upset.
Yeah. I'll just like mine like barely changed, right? I just changed it from me and Gunner being tied for first. Now I'm just first place. Fuck you, Gunner.
Alright.
So hold on, I have reasoning. Okay. So
Alright,
you had
go
you
ahead.
had insanely close matches with Chance, and Chance
Yes.
also beat Josh, but I beat Josh way more handedly. So
Yeah, you did.
by looking at that, like, right, okay. Anyways, go ahead. Give me your hot takes.
Alright, so as you can see, you're the only thing that scares me that's left that I have to actually fight. I think after this week, I have a pretty easy road. The only other person I'm really scared of is at the bottom of my top 4. And then me second. I mean, I'm the other 4-0, so I have faith in myself. I feel like our match, and then whenever you fight Aqua, who's my third, will really shape the group. And since that's last week, we might not see what happens in Group A. Like the top 3 could change at the very end, which would
that'll
really
be fun.
interesting. And then I think A Kid Madness, he's really impressed me, especially like his VGC plays even too. I have faith that he's a pretty good player. And with how Jish has been playing, I'm not confident that he'll, hit that top 4 spot in the round robin.
That's actually something I probably should have talked about. So I did choose to keep Josh at number 4. That didn't
Right.
change for me. I mean, like, going into it, I was looking at a lot of my preparation. I think, like, when he has 2 Eviolite Mons that are, especially the Gligar being, like, his defensive core for the most part,
Yeah.
and I just have Mega Absol that is, like, knock off the Pokemon. I don't know if that's the best matchup for you.
No.
Again, like,
Yeah.
I think your team probably has the most, like, complicated way to figure out how it's going to work, because you have, like,
Sure.
you have, like, the Eviolite Mons that can be hard to use because you have to avoid knockoff, but they
Yep.
can be so strong, and you just have to find damage in the right areas. The match actually could have been a lot closer. I was really scared of Rionculus, however you pronounce that fucking Pokemon's name, I don't know.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, though, Choice Banded Delmise kind of just, like, wrecks it, and but, like okay, it will die to the Rionculus, but I'm just, like, a touch faster, and but, like, if you, like, knew that, because, like, it was like game 1 or maybe game 2, I don't remember, you, like, stayed in for, like, a calm mind, you're like, oh, it's just the Delmise, and then you, like, lost, like, 80%, like,
Yep.
yeah, like, if you, like, know that, or, like, if you had, like, a good, like, wall against Delmise, like, even, like, Gligar, because, like, I'm choiced into it, I couldn't switch to Power Whip. Like, if you're able to play around what I knew could kill your things, I think it would have been a lot more difficult, but, I mean, I don't know, like, Choice Band Delmise is not exactly, maybe, what everyone's going to be thinking of when it gets brought, but hey,
Holy
man, the
fuck.
Shadow Claw! Okay,
80%, man.
yeah.
80% on, like, everything. I was surprised by that. I didn't even know.
Also, like, I'm gonna back out Jish a little bit because Jish is a really, really good player, like, and he's
Yeah.
smart. There's only, like, and I mean this in the nicest way because I clowned on him a little bit in VGC. There's only you can count on your hands the amount of times you'll be able to clown on Jish before he comes back with a fucking vengeance.
Mhm.
So I'm scared because Jish has been clowned on, like, a couple of times already to where I'm like, Jish might come back kind of angry.
Yeah, he's had a run of bad luck, but
He has not had a very
I
good
don't
run
think that's going to
recently.
continue.
No, I think Jish will pick it up. So I'm excited to see him do that. And like right now, he's in a strain of bad luck, but I'd have him at number 5.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw up Group B onto the screen. Yeah, okay. Power ranks for Group B. Still, mine changed only with the number 4 slot,
Mine changed a little bit.
and now we also have Gunner's opinions.
Yeah. So I think Hod is cementing himself as the best player. Especially we saw his week 3 match, which was against Jaden,
Yeah.
but like, you know, but he like completely
Jaden number 1 on
destroyed
every
him.
list.
Right. And the week prior, that was Chris, right? He played Chris for week 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good showing, but for him, I think he felt pretty dominant in that game. So, and then Chris, I think, still he's a good player. He'll get back up there. And then I have Aben here. I think he is also a really good player. I've played with him in a previous league from like high school, and we went even for 3rd. I think he beat me for 3rd, and then I got 4th the first time we did it. But he's like a really good player, I think. And then Boots, his round 2 match, I thought he did really well. I think they have a really good shot at getting back up in there and showing us what they're made of. And then I have Makupi at 16th because he's a piece of shit and he's lying about me.
Good reasoning, Gunner. I really expected you to tear into my play, and yet you're not doing that.
No.
Okay.
I think you're playing okay.
Oh,
You're playing
thanks.
good.
Okay.
Decent.
Decent.
Okay.
Good argument. I can go.
Yeah, go
Should
ahead
I
and
go
talk
on
about
mine?
yours.
All right,
Yeah.
so I actually changed it a little bit, and I don't like looking ahead for the week. But
Sure.
I just played Cries, probably the most important match of this week.
Yeah.
So Hod's still our number 1, just clearly. And then me and Cries just went 1-1. But now I do rank myself distinctively above Cries. And my opinion why is that I had way more prep to where I probably should have won those 2 games. I prepared way better than Cries, and it showed through a lot of my play. My play, on the other hand, was not that good, and I think I more shot myself in the foot than Cries outplayed me in certain scenarios. So with that, I think I played overall better than Cries, but Cries is a good enough play. Like, he's good to
Right.
where I'm not going to be upset about dropping a game to him. But I was,
Mhm.
I had the 2-0, and I did throw it. And so I more shot myself in the foot. So I think I solidified myself personally above Cries for right now. That doesn't mean that he could be ranked above me very soon.
Right.
It'll depend on how I match up against Hod too.
Mhm.
But this top 3 will be really messy, and I'm looking really forward to battling it out.
Mm-hmm.
So for mine, everything stayed the same, except for number 4. So I got rid of Drew Crispy and put Abe in there for reasons
fair.
you'll see in like literally like a minute. I saw some numbers that changed my mind. So let's just go straight to those numbers.
He's talking about me.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm talking about Banana. This is Banana.
Hey, it's
Um,
me.
So I guess we can just go ahead and go over Group A from Banana.
Okay.
You can
So-
go ahead and explain this yourself.
Okay, so I was going
I love
not
this.
only by game score, but also by KDR, because, well, if people have the same game score, how are you going to compare them?
Sure.
In this case, some of the statistics may be a little skewed because it's only 2 weeks in, and people just could have had, bad matchups for the first
Right.
2 weeks that make them appear worse than they should be, but we'll get to that mostly later. Starting with Group A. Now, they say that all men are created equal, but you look at Red Supernova here, and you look at the rest of Group A, and you will see that that statement is not true. Alongside Gunner, he is the only one to have won all 4 games so far, and he is very notably above Gunner in terms of his ability to not die, which is pretty important for winning, in my opinion. Although Chris won the last league, so what the fuck do I know? Oh yeah, Aqua is actually my favorite one in here because, for reasons we will see later, but like that 22-16 score, pretty good. Makes top 4. He did well.
He actually has more kills and deaths than the person above him, which I think is kind of interesting. But I guess it makes sense because he went 2 and 2.
Group A is pretty cut and dry, in my opinion. Unfortunately, Jish is down at number 8 right now, but again, we all think that's going to change. Yeah, just Jack, best. Gunner, also very good. Everyone else, pretty good. Moving on to Group B.
I like this.
I went ahead and threw it up for you.
Like this list as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I like this list.
This
Way
is
better.
this is actually going to be kind of surprising to everyone, but remember, Hod had to fight one of our heavy hitters in week 2,
Right.
Prize.
It'll
So-
be interesting to see how this changes.
So
next
for
week.
week 2, and remember, we've already had spoilers for week 3, which make this very much not the case.
Right.
But for week 2, Makupi is at the top of my list.
Yeah, I am.
Then moving down, I want to point out also Aben's doing pretty well. He's actually above Cries right now because he went 3-1 instead of 2-2. So Aben's actually doing quite well compared to what one might expect. But then between 4 and 5, now those are kind of like weird ratios to compare, so I had to like throw it into a calculator, and Christ was just like 100th of a point above Goose here.
Wow. Okay.
I think
So all I'm saying is, if Beedrill didn't get bullet punched, Boots would be in that number 4 spot right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What a
They
lesson.
could be there.
maybe
They
if you
could
don't
be
get
there.
fucking bullet punched, you get 4th in the power rankings. God damn.
Listen to your fucking coach.
Also, I really
On
appreciate
board.
how you're like, fuck, like, literally anything that has to do with, like, making a read on how they'll perform. Only the numbers matter here. I don't want to hear any of this nonsense that Cries had to fight Hod, okay? Boots was almost about to go above him in the power rankings, okay?
It's true. Boots was almost better than Christ this week.
Yeah, and I'm better than Hod.
Statistically,
Indeed.
yes.
Statistically,
St-
for week
stats
2,
don't
and if
lie.
we ignore
Yeah.
everything that's happened this week because spoilers, you are better than Hod.
Yeah, actually, wait, Hod got like 2 6-0s. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the week 3 one will be kind of fucked up. It'll.
Don't worry, you'll fight Jaden eventually.
And now-
actually.
Here's the beautiful
you fought
culmination. We get the overall rankings from week 2.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'm 1
this
kill
is,
better than you, Jack.
this is both
Wow.
of those lists combined.
Mhm.
Wait, Chris, did you already play Jaden?
No, he fought
Okay.
Rat and
Christy.
Jake. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you can see that right off the bat, there is 4 people, 2 in each group, that are really someone to look out for because they haven't lost yet, obviously. And there's only a couple 3-1s. A-Kid and Aben are both in that category where they kind of like rose above what people would kind of expect.
Hod,
Mhm.
try. Wait, if it's still not changed for you, try. refreshing. You guys see the overall rankings, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Because
And also-
it looks fine for me. So Hod, try refreshing, I guess.
And again, on the topic of Boots, Boots literally 100% tied with Aqua.
I'm
So,
impressed. If that's
literally
if
both
that's
of them
true, I'm
were just
very
like
impressed.
a very slight margin under Cries.
Wow.
Let's
All
go,
I'm saying is-
Andy.
Don't keep Beedrill in on Scizor.
Yeah. And I guess chances lesson would be like, don't get poisoned. I don't know.
True.
Dude, okay, we gotta talk about the poison.
we
we can
can
bring it
go we can go into
we
that.
can go into that stuff now.
As
Okay.
far as I know,
The numbers speak better than I do.
Well, good timing. Like as soon as we finish the power rankings talk, it just like kicks into the upbeat like victory music. Okay. That means I can just go back to this then. Okay. Actually, I'm retarded. We can just go over highlights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna like leak my Discord DMs. Hold on.
Oh, don't do you dare.
Let's start with MVP because
Oh yeah, do that first. Yeah.
Oh
so
shit. That's right. Okay. Give me a second.
I think we all have like consensus 2 MVPs. And I'm gonna tout mine just because the other one's way more fun, so I don't want to be a fun ruiner. Mega Aerodactyl did the thing. Like Mega Aerodactyl did what it was supposed to do.
You
Mega
pointed the
Aerodactyl-
bird in the direction, and it did it. Also,
Mega
that's not a
Aerodactyl is who we thought he was.
Yep.
I
But
mean,
let's
and
talk.
Crispy let him off the hook. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's true.
Wait, where is it?
And then we
But-
can talk about the real MVP
We
of
have
this.
the
Yeah,
unsung
give me a
hero.
second. Give me a second on this. Hold on, I'm trying to find something. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, did I just copy it? I probably did, because I'm fucking lazy. Man,
Are we gonna
sometimes
talk about
with myself.
that match too?
Oh yeah,
Because I kind of want to put Scrag on blast for
Okay.
some play in there.
amazing.
I'm just
It's
gonna,
the
I'm gonna
first
fight
match.
everybody. But
Yeah, it's the first match.
first game, yeah.
Okay, hold on, 2 more seconds. Almost there. Oh, okay. Oh wait, wait. Oh shit. There we go. Okay. So, your MV. Oh shit. Why are there 2 of them? Your MVP for week 2, none other than Dead Mom.
Dead mom.
Dead mom. Dead.
Dead
Congratulations.
Dead mom.
You got a
Dead
6-0 sweep
mom.
with a singular Pokemon.
And a wall breaker. It's not even like
Oh,
a sweeper.
yeah, thank
like
you.
a traditional sweeper.
Yeah.
He set up rocks and then he flare blitzed. That's
Yeah,
all
he
had
flare
to
blitzed
do.
with the ability Rockhead
True.
and proceeded to dunk on 6 Pokemon. That was pretty fun to watch. Actually,
Single-bonedly.
Single-bonedly.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
True.
throw up the game. I think we like kind of talked about this last week, maybe, or maybe we showed the highlight. I
I
don't
think you
remember.
guys did, yeah.
We watched the game live last week.
Oh
Was
yeah.
that
Did
this
we?
one?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why the Dead Mom
Ooh.
JPEG is here.
Hmm?
That's why Jack had it because we used it
Nah, I
last
guess
week.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just utter destruction, honestly.
Yes. I think he only switches like 3 times throughout the whole game too, which is
Yeah, he like
insane.
avoids like the bad like type matchup with 99%. Yeah, goes to 4% and he's like, I gotta save it for the so he can get the 6-0 with rocks. He just brings it
He's a
right
meta.
back out, dude.
Dude,
That's a bug
hydrated.
steel typing.
Look, it's-
Hey, look at the
True.
read. Throws rocks out first. What a man. Flare blitz,
Boom.
chunking
And-
the Blissey.
practically dead.
2 flare blitzes.
That's got to be like fucking
Dude.
700 HP
Pod
taken
actually
off.
crying.
Yeah, literally.
Where's the earthquake, dude? Oh my god.
Oh, and there we got Travis. Let's go, Travis.
Yeah, he tanks some shit. Got a little good 30% there.
Oh, and he's back.
And I think this is it. I think he just stays in for the rest of
I
the
think
game,
I
just
think
for purpose.
actually
I think so.
the most used
Oh,
move.
right here.
Yeah.
Boom.
I feel like moreover than any other move this match, Protect was used. Just like
yeah, that's
stall.
what I was gonna
and-
say,
Mhm.
man. There's like,
But
he
how
didn't
many?
make any plays.
Protect 4 times from a Scavalier. Oh, only 1 from Blissey. I thought there was 2 from Blissey.
No, only one. Only got one. Only
1,
got
2,
the
3.
chance to use one.
4.
And die. And
And
Protect
what?
again?
for the road.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, he actually used Protect just as much as any other move combined, right? So, because there's 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, 6. And then, oh no, he did. He used more because there's the one from Bliss. He used 7 protects and 6 other moves. That's actually kind of funny. God damn.
That's,
I
what
mean, hey.
that's all I want to talk about. Like, he didn't ever make a play. Not that he felt like he could, but like, because his team is super slow. Not that Alola Marowak isn't, but like,
Mm.
you gotta make something happen.
That's true.
Maybe if you
Like,
ran Earthquake on
on
Altaria.
Altaria, yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, that
not
would
hard-
have
not
fixed
hard
it.
at all. Yeah, I fixed your
Or-
problems.
Or the Sigalith not using the Z Cosmic Power and actually just attacking with something.
Yeah, instead of, well, I mean, it gets the defense boost and then just,
Dies. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
And also,
Forgot-
I'd like to
forgot
point
fucking
out that
bombs.
Z Cosmic or Z Stored Power is just like, I want to say 140 base power just off the
Yeah.
bat.
Which
okay,
probably-
so I know the next thing I want to go into.
All right.
There's no bias in this whatsoever.
Okay.
I'm just saying, okay, wait, hold on. I gotta find,
Is this game 1 or 2?
this is game 1. Oh, okay,
Oh.
wait. So, I have no doubt in my mind that Josh knew about Magic Bounce, and in all of my preparation, I was like, if he brings Frostlass, I have to send out Absol first every time. Even if it's like game 1 brings Frostlass and it's like I get the good matchup, and then game
Yeah.
2 I can't not send out Absol, because if he sends out Frostlass again, he just gets like a free setup like on spikes or some
Right.
shit, and I just
Mhm.
can't have that happen. So definitely, dude, yeah, a little bit. Okay, anyways, Icy Wind into Destiny Bond here is like his best play because he gets damage off, and
Mhm.
then I'm slower than him after the speed decrease from Icy Wind, so we can get the Destiny Bond off still. But that's why I had Toxic.
And then we spike it.
That's smart.
Yeah, because if you kill a Pokemon by weather or by status conditioning, Destiny Bond doesn't work. It has to be like an
Mhm.
attack from the Pokemon.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then you just kind of we got the highlight reel from him for a little bit. The choice band.
I like the idea of the heal bell. It just wasn't the right time. Because then it leaves you toxic and then.
Oh yeah, and
But
what-
then he just
'cause,
dies.
dude, it's so nice. Absol, when I used them in RU, like superpower, didn't do 70-80%. The Mega Absol though, woo! Some damage. Yeah, okay, let's.
30.
I don't know how many times I was like, this thing has immunity, and then I sit there and fucking click toxic. I hate myself so goddamn much.
It's okay.
The Power Whip one-shotting Slurpuff caught me off guard, for sure. I knew this thing did damage, but like, goddamn. Also, Destiny Bond would have been really sick there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I did. So this was like a full special attack Agudra with Life Orb. It OHKOs like 7 of your Pokemon, by the way. Like, it kills literally fucking everything. It's so sick. Like, the only things it doesn't is like Umbreon, Reinculus, Doublade, and there's got to be one other. I can't remember off the top of my head though. It's definitely because I had like Sludge Wave for the Slurpuff, Draco Meteor. I mean that it had Fire Blast, but this has a Sash, and then Ice Beam, obviously. But okay, so that wasn't the game with the Crobat.
No, that was the second.
This is okay. This is a week 2 game, so we need to go over this, right?
God damn it!
Wait, I okay. Oh, okay. Finally, the Crobat play.
Why did he belly drum there?
Oh, okay. Wait,
people
hold on.
don't do the thing that's like.
Oh
in my
yeah,
head is
yeah.
right,
So
it
I mean,
hurts me.
I have to run away from Play Rough. Belly drum. I mean, Belly drum would have been fine, but this. I can't. Or no, Volcanion
Don't you
wasn't
just die to
defensive.
play rough then the next turn? And he outspeeds like
Icy Wind is so annoying,
almost
man.
everything.
Ugh.
I don't know. Sometimes an unburdened gets a belly drum off, and you literally just lose the game. Is my thought process. So
Yeah.
I got. I mean, it's a 30% chance to burn, but like, I mean, that's pretty good for me.
yes.
Like Steam Eruption is literally just Scald, but if it had
Oh,
like Hydro
this was a
Pulse
play
power-
I greatly question. If I'm spamming knockoff, or like, I mean, you see like the first knockoff, I don't know about going out into the Eviolite Pokemon. But, I mean,
Yeah,
True.
I've used enough Eviolite to be
oh, okay, here we
very
go.
irritated with knockoff as a move.
This was supposed to be like the combo to kill Umbreon is Super Fang into Sky Strike. That was like my main way to deal with it. But instead, you
You
switched
just
into
got
Slurpuff. Wasn't necessarily sure why, but now we get this.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
brought that on
no.
yourself.
I have no idea how you found this.
Don't worry.
It is beautiful though.
I can't believe you've done this.
We should point out, so another play, if we're looking for plays,
Yes.
from week 2, it's in the highlight channel, turn 18-19, a really good double blind read on my part, to trap poor Jacrispy into bringing in a Steelix. So you'll see I bring in Embor here, or I switch in Embor and he switches in Steelix, and then that's a dead Steelix. And I just want to bring up Embor, like, just like hits like hard.
Very
I just
hard.
I ran Calx on this thing. Like I picked him up because I'm like, oh, I need a wall breaker, and I just started running Calx. Like it O-code Mega Steelix.
Mm-hmm.
It just outright O-codes Mega Steelix. Like base 230 defense. I'm like, okay. Yeah, and then like some Will-O-Wisp reads. Substitute is terrifying. Is all I'm gonna say. Like, Jacrispy is substitute, man.
I do want to mention that Embor definitely gets a buff from having a nickname such as Hog Hogan.
Yeah.
A
It's a good
fantastic nickname.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that one.
Wait, what hidden power was this Raikou? Was it ice?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they typically are.
Right. I was just wondering if
Yeah,
it had grass.
I mean,
Yeah, okay,
unless
yeah.
it's fire.
Unless.
Could be HP air or flying.
HP flying. Well, no, then it would be neutral on the.
Oh, wait, does electric resist flying?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh.
for sure.
Never mind then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah.
Poor Gengar. He lost Levitate and now he's kind of.
Yeah. Also, why was that not a Shadow Ball?
Good
True.
question. Good question.
Actually, and then we got the games just played today from Cries and Makupi.
Mhm.
Shouldn't you
Oh,
wait?
should we do this next week?
I feel like this is
Oh
a
wait,
next
yeah, is
week
this a
thing.
week 3 match?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a
Oh
week
shit,
rematch.
never mind. Yeah, that's a week 3 match. We'll go over that some other time.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we didn't say anything.
We spoiled that it happened.
Right.
True.
We spoiled the teams they brought in.
Yeah, game could have got canceled, you know.
Should we
Right
do a little for fun VGC ranking since we don't have too much to talk about of UU?
I mean, it's I
Okay,
would
but
say
I
like the
didn't
ranking
come
is just
prepared with
like
anything.
Yeah, neither did I. I have no idea.
what?
I just watched the matches. I honestly have no idea who's playing in them most of the time.
Nice.
like
I have them send me their
it's
team,
like
and I'm
okay,
"Yeah."
here's your rankings, Chris, for VGC. I agree with this
Hey.
list 100%.
And then I would put Trevor above
I mean, I would put me on the very top because I got crit, and that doesn't count. So
Trevor is our new player who's joining. And I'd put Trevor above Noah. I'd put Trevor as 3-1. Trevor's pretty good from what I've seen. He was like, because me and him were like going, we were like hanging out one day, and he was like asking me about all this stuff, and like he straight up knew more than me, and like
Oh wow.
I usually don't get like corrected when I'm like talking about Pokemon,
Hmm.
like typically not.
Sure.
Like, and he like straight up just like corrected me, and I was like, oh.
so,
Alright, so here's my ranking. Makupi, Red Supernova, Ha, Jay Gunnin, AK.
Hot doesn't even play VGC.
Yeah, I'm not.
Neither does Gunner.
they
that's
don't even
weird.
need to. Okay.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
that good.
They're like, third and fourth in my VGC ranking anyway. Like, who cares?
I
Who
like the
cares?
banana. That's great.
Super important.
So
Oh, yeah.
I think that kind of like covered everything. There seriously wasn't a whole lot to go over. There was like 2 games that were played like in week 2.
Yeah.
Since the first episode. So
But now we have our shit together, so it'll actually,
yeah, now
Yeah.
it should hopefully be every Friday, or if there's something going on Friday for whatever reason, should be every Saturday. As like the backup, just go like push it back one day and do it as soon as possible. I'll be looking for 2 guests probably, like max, every time. I'll try to grab a new people rather than getting people I've already had until it's been like a decent amount of time. So yeah, thank you,
I'm the
Gunner
consistent
and Banana
co-host, by the way.
for joining the shorter episode on kind of a short notice as well. I appreciate it though. You guys made this one pretty fun, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Um,
liked
it
just
was
throwing
fun.
numbers around and people respecting that I put numbers together.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't have
I
to.
would like.
I didn't have to think
Are
about
we keeping?
rankings at all.
Do we have anything like that in the Google Doc? Did we have something like that last time?
We had it
Uh,
last time.
we had
We did?
something like that last time, but it isn't entered right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Last thing to talk about, just because I was memeing with Banana about this, and Jack actually ended up memeing about it, and it's a little bit of a spoiler. Empoleon almost was Archduke Franz Ferdinand this week. And there might be a war coming. And you know what? Empoleon wasn't Franz Ferdinand.
If you're
Somebody
confused,
might be.
raise your hand.
The gun missed.
I missed. Pretty
I'm very
hard.
confused.
Actually, no, you just bitched out. You had the setup and you just did.
Well, it had grass knot. I was terrified. Also, Jack, do you want to say your read on me about my 1 speed EVs?
Oh yeah, okay.
Because this is
Kryze,
what we're talking
Kryze,
about right
please
now.
tell me you remember this. So when I was talking to you about the Empoleon set, and I was like, probably go like HP, like special attack, or like if you want to do the special attack thing, but you have the speed tie with Swampert. Chris will probably put his extra EV into the speed, so just put like 8 points into it or whatever. Yeah. because I was like, then you'll just outspeed it and you'll think you're like speed invested if that ever happens.
And then I was
And then
talking to
literally
Banana
like the next
about it.
day before the match, Chris was like, dude, so I have a speed tie against Empoleon, so I'm gonna put 1 speed Eevee, so I outspeed it by exactly 1. Yeah,
Speedy
and-
he doesn't do anything.
Or well, like four. So like he
4,
gets the
yeah,
1
yeah,
speed
yeah.
point. But like literally the day before, I told Cries to put like to get like 2 extra speed points because Chris would probably do that shit. And like, he was telling that to me, and I was just like laughing so hard on the inside. I didn't say anything. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is what
That's
I
amazing.
I'm sending it in the UU general. This is what I sent Koopy when we were talking about that.
I really wanted to start a war this week, and I was talking with Banana. I want to pull up this message because what Banana said was really funny, and I thought it was really good. Oh yeah. Because I said, I feel like my plan might start something terrible. And Banana goes, only if they know it happened. And then Banana goes, the meta will be silly. So only, and I go, only if it works. Let's hope for some Empoleon speed investment. And then Banana goes, these are the words of a man who has a plan, but has realized the ramifications of the plan and fears for what may happen if he succeeds. I didn't succeed, but I have brought the plan to life.
So basically, you wanted it to not happen, but you made it happen anyway.
Speed Wars, baby.
All right. Any like last remarks that you guys want to get out before we just call this one good?
Gunnar, who do you play this week?
I play Jack.
He plays me.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna
you're
be.
gonna get-
I'm gonna get fucked.
Yeah, you're gonna get stumped.
Dude,
I think
with
I'm
that
gonna-
attitude, yeah, you are.
I think
I
I'm
want to win one.
I think I'm currently winning this league personally.
Yes.
I would
because
be-
I don't have to do jack shit, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
I would be mad if it went 1-1. I would be even mad if I got. I'd be more mad if I got 0-2'd. But
Well, yeah.
like obvious, like I don't want to lose. I actually want to go
I don't.
because Hod is currently 4-0 or 6-0, right?
Mhm.
I want to have the longer undefeated record. So,
I don't-
but man, this
Koopy,
is
when do you play Hod?
Next week.
okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
I've already started my prep.
Yeah, I'm basically done with my prep for you, Gunnar. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in a rush to play because we have literally a whole week.
Right.
Um,
I'm like good on the weekend, so I was thinking like Sunday, but I want
Okay.
Saturday to actually prep. I have some like pre-prep.
If you need
Can I
help with
talk
prep,
with
I'm
Banana?
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you up on this one. I need some help.
yeah, I was almost having trouble like deciding the Pokemon I wanted to bring because
Mhm.
I feel like both of our teams are pretty like all around like good. Like you could bring a lot of
Right.
yours and I could bring a lot of mine. So it's really normally like they stand out a lot more, I guess, where it's like,
Right.
okay, like if I brought this, that would just like fucking suck. Like it wouldn't do very good into his team. But everything seems like it kind of has a place to fit in. So I gotta
Right.
find like the best combination of them, and it's kind of hard.
It'll be game one is just like us trying some random shit. We have like 3 Pokemon we've never used in the league.
Yeah, right?
And then game 2, we'll just go back to our standard and you'll kick my ass. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen.
Okay. Well-
Honestly, that's what I.
Thank you guys for coming around for the second episode.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Thanks
it.
for having us. It was great.
Yeah, of course. All right. Later.
Bye bye.
Bye.